I'm waiting for her request. Hold on. There. Up, I see it. Guys, what's going on, you guys? Yes.
Megan.
Hey.
Hey, how are you? You look beautiful.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm on my way to this cipher that my manager at Avex he's in. So I'm about to go see what that's about.
That's exciting. Well, thank you for joining me today. For all of you guys that are following us from the tilt, we are sitting here with the lovely Megan of Love After Lockup. We're so excited to speak to you. For all of Megan's followers, hi, my name is Kedra. I am the entertainment editor over at the Tilt. You can go and follow us at the Tilt, TYLT. And you know, Megan, I'm a huge fan of Love After Lockup and your story, and so are the Tilters. So just tell me, we're gonna just like dive right into it. Tell our audience a little bit about who you are and what Love After Lockup is all about.
My name is Megan from Love After Lockup, obviously. The show was about dating someone in prison and then basically what it's like when they get out, because it's a totally different thing. It's not the same. You go from talking to each other every day to, oh shit, he has a wife. So you never know what you're going to get, so be careful.
No, I love it. So tell me, how do you get involved with Love After Lockup in general? You're from Texas, right?
Yes.
What part of Texas?
I'm in Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, really. I got involved because I saw the first season of the show and I was like, I'm going through something similar. So I actually wrote into the show. So they hit me up like 3 weeks later. We did like a little cam interview and they liked the story. But I didn't hear anything back from them for like months. And then all of a sudden, like a month before Michael got out, they were like, okay, well, we want to film. Like, we want to do your story. So get ready. So it was crazy.
That's crazy. So for all y'all who don't know, Megan is connected with Michael on the show. How long were you and Michael dating before the show picked you guys up?
2.5 years, almost 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was,
wow,
10 tones down for a long time.
No, I love it. So what was that like with them interrupting your love life and your life in general? What was that like with cameras all of a sudden just like following you around?
Can you say that again, because you're cutting in and out?
Oh, okay, just talk to me about what it was like to have cameras all of a sudden follow you around and just interrupt your life.
Oh, it's crazy. Like, I wasn't, like, you really don't think, but they're like all in your face. Like, it was unexpected, but you get used to it once you've done it for a while. So at first I was just, I felt like shy.
Yeah. No, I can imagine. I'm just looking at the comments right now. These folks are funny. They said she's rich.
I'm straight.
She said, I'm doing okay. Okay, so I didn't hear you. Sorry, you cut off. What'd you say?
Oh, no, I was laughing.
Oh, okay. So what attracted you to Michael? Like, how did you guys meet initially and what attracted you to him?
We met through a friend. Like, I was talking to, like, someone that he knew. And he was like, hey, I have this friend that, like, he doesn't have anybody to talk to. Like, I feel like y'all really hit it off. Like, he, I like your conversation, and he has really good conversation, too. I was like, okay, like, fine. And one day, like, I was waiting for him to call, and he never called. And then, like, one day out the blue, he called, and we just hit it off, like, right off the bat. Like, the conversation was just crazy. That's really what attracted me to him, because, I mean, obviously, we're not physically in the same space, so that's what connected us. The fact that we have a lot in common, and like we just vibe.
What was that first conversation like? Like, what did y'all talk about? Like, What's one thing you remember from the first conversation?
One thing I remember, he asked me how I was, and I was like, I'm good. And obviously, I wasn't feeling like I wasn't good, but nobody else would know that. He was like, "You're not good. Like, why you say it like that?" Like, he immediately like saw through my like defenses. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you remember that from over 2? That's so sweet.
I know. It was real, you know.
Right. Okay, so you're very candid about your personal life and everything on the show. You actually chose to be very brave and talk about the fact that you actually like lost your virginity to Michael. Like, what made you? That's like such a brave thing just to say, especially on national TV. Like, what made you want to be so open and honest about that?
Because I wanted to show that there's nothing wrong with being 28 and still a virgin. Like, if you want to wait, that's fine. Just make sure it's somebody that you love. Like, regardless of how the situation ends, like, make sure it's somebody that you love and you care about and you feel close to and you feel safe with. Like, don't rush into it. So that's why I was so open and honest about it, because I never had people just like, I never had friends peer pressuring me for sex. Like, if anything, my friends were like, girl, you need to wait. So I wanted to like put that out there, like, yeah, you can wait. Like, if you feel pressured and you're not ready, don't have sex. Are y'all together or no?
I love that. Did y'all hear that word?
Y'all know that I can't speak on it. You're gonna have to keep watching.
Did y'all hear that word? What Megan said? All the listeners. She said, "Wait and don't let these boys pressure you." All right. So talk to me a little bit about what's one thing that you learned about yourself, maybe from being on the show. Can you still hear? Can you still hear me? I think you're breaking up a little bit. Can you still hear me? Oh no, we're breaking up. Can you hear me? You're too forgiving. Okay, I can hear now. Can you hear me?
Unless I
Okay.
have to. So I find that yeah, now like I know that I can't just let things slide. Like, if I feel a certain way, I need to speak on it. So that gave me insight into that part of myself. Like, girl, you need to step it up.
No, I love it. That's very fair. That's very fair. So, talk to me about what's going on in your personal life. What do you want the world to know about Megan that might not be clear on the show?
What I want everyone to know about me is I'm actually really big into music. That's why I'm here. I'm here in Virginia right now, recording some songs, recording an EP, just surrounding myself with like-minded people that are gonna help me like accomplish my dreams, because it's a dream of mine to be a singer.
Yes, I saw you sing a little bit on IG the other day. What's like your favorite genre of music? You
I
have a
would
beautiful
say
voice, by the way.
thank you. I would say R&B, but I like old school. I'm really into old school, like Aretha Franklin, Shaka Khan. Um, I love India Arie. Of course, Beyonce. Obviously, she's not old school, but like
Of
maybe
course.
to the new little baby, she might be a little old school.
That was the
But
song you sang on your IG. It was a Beyonce song.
yes, I've always loved Beyonce. Always.
Yes. Is she from Texas?
Yes.
Yes, I love it. So, okay, you do music, and I know that Michael also does music. Can we get a duet? Are we gonna get like? Are we gonna
A
get duet?
collab?
A collab?
we have written songs together. It's just getting into the studio and recording them.
Yeah.
So that's something you guys can look forward to in the future.
Have you did you study music, or how did you initially get into music?
Yeah, I study music, but I've always sang. My grandmother, she taught me how to sing, and she used to watch me while my mom was at work. So she taught me how to sing, and then from then, like the gifted and talented program in school, like they found that I could sing, and then I just been singing ever since. I've always loved to sing. And
I love it.
Runs in my family.
I love it. I love it. So, for if anybody wants to look out for, like, you know, your music and things like that, where can they find it?
You can find it on. I'm gonna be posting some snippets on Instagram, and then what do you say, Tyler?
At Sick Entertainment.
At Sick.
On IG at Sick Entertainment.
On Instagram at Sick Entertainment. You'll find some snippets and like be able to see where you can, like, if you want to purchase the music, where you can get it from.
No, I love it. That's amazing. I'm looking here at the comments to see if there's like any audience questions I should throw before. And then, everyone's just like, "Oh, you're beautiful, Megan."
I'm gonna be making a YouTube channel, so be on the lookout for that too.
What are we gonna see on YouTube?
Huh?
Someone said, "Is that Michael in the back?" They know. See?
No, ain't nobody.
What's gonna be on the YouTube channel? What can we expect?
Music. You can expect me singing, just like covers of songs. You can expect you might see some eating videos because I love to eat. So you might see like a couple of mukbangs. Never know. Some pranks.
What's your favorite kind of food? What do you like to eat? No, we disconnecting again. Okay. So all you guys that are watching, we're going to actually do this again tomorrow. We're going to do a part 2 with Megan. Megan, I want to ask you. You breaking up a little bit.
Go. I'm still frozen.
Okay, no, you're good now. You're not frozen. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So at this point right now, I want to ask you, where do you and Michael and Sarah stand now? But because we're going to revisit this again